Hi, Johnny Morrow again here with Track the Lead. Now before we get into a bunch of the trainings that we're going to talk about prospecting, follow-up, and that sort of thing, I think it's important that we go over the different personality profiles, right? What type of personality are you? What type of personality is your prospect? And even what personality is your spouse if you're married or your girlfriend, right? Because sometimes our different personalities cause a little bit of conflict, okay? So what I'm going to explain is what we use is the DISC profile system, okay? Some people use the colors like the blue, red, yellow. Some people use the type A personality, a very aggressive person. Well, that's what I want to explain to you. And there's 4 distinct personalities that I'm going to talk about, okay? There's the D, okay? Now the D is, well, he's the direct person. Knows what they want, or her, knows what they want, go out and get it. And the way that, that one of my brokers tell me is, the D personality will run over a nun and a priest on his way to get what he wants. Doesn't care. That's that type of personality, very driven. Okay, a personality you might know that's a high D personality is Donald Trump, right? He knows what he wants and he goes and gets it. He was in bankruptcy, came out, so very successful, very high D personality. So that's your type A. This person can be aggressive. And forgive my spelling if I spell stuff wrong. He's very aggressive. Probably an entrepreneur. Right? Now, another personality is the I-type personality. Now, the I-type personality is the inspirational person. That's the person who is the life of the party. That's the person where you're looking at a crowd, everybody's in white shirts and red ties, and then you have somebody who's in a white shirt with a happy face tie. They might be an I personality. Women, leopard-colored purses, high heels that are bright yellow, bright colors, bright dresses. The person always laughing. The person that talks a lot, right? I personalities like to talk. When they're telling stories, they'll extend the truth a little bit or a lot to make it funnier, to make it more interesting, right? So you got to watch out. I personalities will sometimes lie. Not to be facetious or whatever or mean, but because to make a story better, they'll do that, right? So this is the inspirational, talkative person. And if that's you, I mean, these 2 personalities do very well in real estate because an I personality is a natural salesman. A D personality knows what they want, okay? Then the next personality we'll talk about is the S-type personality. The S-type personality is the quiet person, the one that does not like conflict, the one that will avoid conflict at all costs, right? So Mother Teresa would be a type of S personality, somebody who just doesn't want to argue with you, that they will do whatever you want because they want you to like them. If you don't like them, it bothers them that you don't like them. They want to know why. Why do you not like me? That sort of thing. So the S personality is very selfless, right? Not selfish, selfless. That's the person that even if they have no time to do anything and you ask them to do something, they're going to do it, right? So they like you. The other personality is the C-type personality. Now the C-type personality is the analytical person. An analytical person, accountants, right? C personalities make good accountants because they look at the details. They want to know all the details. Before they make a decision, they want to know everything, right? So the S and the C want to know all the details before they make a decision, right? The D and the I, most of the time they don't want all the information. They just want to know, what do I get in the end? And is that going to work for me? I don't want to know how you got here, but when I'm here, is it what I want? Right? So they're bottom line people. Okay? Now, why is this important in your real estate business? Well, for a couple of things. When you're prospecting, right? If you're an S personality, you do not like rejection. So why would you put yourself in a situation where you're going to get on the phone and call 100 strangers you don't know? You're going to get a lot of rejection, and an S personality will shut down. So maybe that's not something you should do as an S personality. Something you want to do as an S personality is maybe some more passive stuff where people are going to call you. It'll cost you money, it'll take a lot longer time, but that way you won't shut down, okay? The D personality is the one that can get on the phone and call 100 people, right? Now that's only between 5 and 10% of the population are high Ds and can do that. So if you're in real estate and you're a high D and you can do that, you'll probably do really well. But you'll insult a few people along the way. You'll run over a couple of people, and if they're not ready to move now, you move on to the next person, okay? I personalities do not like conflict either, and they want to be liked if you don't like them as well. So they're very similar in this case. C personalities are great at real estate, even though they might not be as aggressive, but their follow-up is superb. And they'll call everybody when they're supposed to call them, how they're supposed to call them, and they'll make money just based on the follow-up, okay? So know what your personality is, and as we get into the prospecting types, you know, the aggressive, the passive, know your personality type. That's going to help you in your prospecting so that you don't overwhelm yourself, okay? Now, we have a file on here where you can get a downloaded file and take the DISC test and find out what profile you are, what personality you are. Because in this manner, for instance, if you're at a listing presentation and you're an I personality and you're happy-go-lucky and you're just like, hey, it's great to meet you. You know, I did an analysis on your home. It'll sell for $200,000. I can get it done in 30 days. All you got to do is sign here, right? Now, if you're with another I, they're going to go, great. They might want a little detail, but they're going to be like, great. But if you're talking to a C personality, that C personality is going to go, whoa, time out, hold up here. I want to know how you got there. How do you know it's 200,000? Because I did my own research and I got 212,000. What houses did you use? When did they sell? Did they have carpet or did they have wood in them? Was it granite or was it marble? I mean, they will ask you question after question. So it's very important for you to know the type of personality that you're going to go present to. And you'll get good at that if you know the personalities and you're talking to somebody on the phone, they're asking you a lot of questions, you're probably here, right? Detailed question. If they're just carrying on a conversation with you, they're probably the I or the S, okay? So just keep that in mind. Take the personality test for yourself. If you're married or you got a girlfriend or a boyfriend, just give it to them as well. Because my wife and I took these tests and we were looking at it going, oh my God, that's why my wife does that. And she's looking at my personality profile going, oh my God, that's you. It actually helped our marriage quite a bit because it helped us understand each other. All right, so don't forget, click on the link on this page so you can get your personality profile. And remember, we're with TrackTheLead.com. We are a simple CRM system, a real estate database to help you keep up with your clients. And we strive to help realtors think less and do more. Thanks.